Hello and welcome back. Tonight I'm going to try and make a shrimp dish. It's something I've never made. I mean, I've made plenty of shrimp dishes, but never made this. Just came up with the idea on my own and decided to throw some stuff together, and we're going to see how it turns out. For starters, I got a large deep skillet. I'm going to put that thing on, probably medium there. And I'm going to throw in a very, very generous amount of olive oil. I probably should have used the whole bottle for this, because this little bottle is going to take forever. Just really a good amount of oil in there. And I probably used, a little less than half the bottle. So, but this is going to be a oil, butter, cream-based sauce. So, we're just going to get our oil heated up, and we'll be right back. Okay, so our oil has gotten warm. I did put it on medium-high for a little bit just to get it up to temp. And I'm going to throw in some chopped shallots. And get those to start to go.
You can hear them sizzling.
We're going to lower the tip down a little bit more. And we're going to throw in some garlic. And me and my wife love garlic, so I'm using a generous amount of garlic there. Okay. Okay, so we got that cooking a little bit there. We've kind of lowered our heat down to medium a little bit. And we got some shrimp here. I'd say it's probably 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds of shrimp. We're just going to go ahead and slide that on in and cook our shrimp. And that'll create a garlic oniony type shrimp, almost like a scampi, with a little bit of a, I guess shallot flavor rather than onion. And we've got some pasta cooking at the same time, going with linguine tonight for this dish. And we'll come back when the shrimp are almost done. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes and I'm just flipping these shrimp over, making sure they get fully cooked on both sides. And I might have used a little too much oil, but it's a learning process. So as of right now, it's hopefully going to come out okay. Once it mixes with the pasta is going to absorb some of this stuff anyway, so just trying to work it, flipping all the shrimp and let them cook for another minute or two on the other side, and then we're going to take the shrimp out and try and finish making our sauce. Okay, so our shrimp are cooked, so I'm going to go ahead and take the shrimp out now, and we're just going to set them aside and finish our sauce, and we'll add the shrimp back in after that.
I just want to say, as he's taking out the shrimp, I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit. If you can see the shrimp is just well coated in garlic and shallots. I'm not sure how much you can see of that, but from my angle here in live, I can definitely see that we do have a nice amount of garlic and shallots coating the shrimp at this time. think he almost has all the shrimp out. So we're gonna let him finish that up and we'll come back.
Okay, so I've gotten the shrimp out, and I'm gonna go ahead with some baby spinach and just drop it in there, let that wilt down. I've also got here some, we already cooked them, but some asparagus, just the tops pretty much.
And that was just a bag of frozen microwavable asparagus spears that we cooked in the microwave and then chopped up.
I'm also gonna throw in some white chopped up mushrooms. And we're just gonna let this all kind of cook down with the spinach wilt. And we'll come back when that's done. Okay, so now we're just gonna add some open sticks of butter that we had. Get that melted in there. By the way, for those of you that want to make comments, it might not be the healthiest meal, but we're hoping it turns out good. And then we had some old tomatoes from having salad, you know, just the little baby tomatoes. So we cut them in half, and we're gonna add that, but that's probably gonna be one of the last ingredients. So we're gonna let this butter melt, and then we're gonna add some cream to it. We're gonna throw our spinach back in, and then we're gonna incorporate the pasta and the tomatoes. Okay, so our butter looks melted. And incorporated it in there. Right now I've got about a half of a pint of whipping cream in here, left over from another recipe. We're just going to go ahead and add that in. We're just going to give that a little stir. Gonna go ahead and add our shrimp back in now at this time. And then I'm gonna add our tomatoes in. Just to get a little red color and a little change of pace when you're eating your pasta. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and turn off the burner. Let it just sit there and stay warm. And then I'm going to add in our linguine, a little bit at a time. I think we did that off camera, but we did wait till the linguine was done and added that on in. It looks like I'll be able to add all this linguine. It was not a whole pound box, it was probably 3/4 of a box. So, and I think I might have a little too much sauce. I probably should have made more noodles, but you live and learn, people. That's a recipe I just came up with. We'll come back and have my wife give you a taste test review. Probably serve it in a bowl or something. It is a little saucy.
We can let it sit a few minutes and thicken too. See if
Yeah, it could thicken up if we let it sit a little bit. So we'll try that, but still want to eat it while it's warm.
All right, we have let our pasta sit about 10 minutes. The sauce did thicken up maybe a little bit. The aroma coming off of the pasta is absolutely fabulous. It's got a very nice garlicky aroma. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get myself a scoop here. And we've got ourselves some nice heavy duty bowls. We're going to go ahead and put some pasta in. Make sure I've got a little bit of everything. I've got some tomatoes there, and some shrimp, asparagus, and mushroom, spinach. And we're gonna go ahead and just season it with some fresh ground salt and pepper. We've got these fancy little grinders here. You just take this little rubber piece off and push this button. Give yourself a little bit of salt. And same thing with the pepper. Alright. And we're gonna go ahead and give that a little bit of a stir here. And we're gonna get us some noodles. And a piece of shrimp there. It's barely hanging on. And I think I've got everything there. Asparagus, shrimp, spinach, noodles. It's got a very mild flavor. Like I said, definitely has a garlicky aroma. Once it all mixes in, the garlic is not too overpowering. Tom did a very good job, and we're gonna go ahead and enjoy our dinner.
And just for the record, I did not pay her to say that.
Thanks for watching.